Thank you, John. First of all, it is my pleasure to be out here with my colleagues, but with LCV and Climate Power and everyone standing here. We all know and we all have been working to address what we see when you walk out your door every day, that I see when I walk out my door and I'm home, that climate change is an existential threat. And I don't have to tell you, from Nevada, literally, you see the wildfires happening, you go out and breathe the wildfires, longer seasons, hotter seasons when it comes to wildfires, and drought. Bathtub ring around Lake Mead, the fact that now we have a declared drought, that we have to actually stop taking as much water as we normally would off the Colorado River. It's real. This is all as a result of climate change. And that's why the legislation that the Democrats in this administration that we have worked on and we have passed address the climate crisis. It really is important that we come together to figure out how we augment water along the Colorado River. We were able to put money in to support large-scale water recycling projects to help augment the water in Colorado. That's in the bipartisan infrastructure package. How do we address the drought? That's one of the reasons we look to figure out the funding that is going to be so important for all of our communities in the West. The other thing are wildfires. Longer, harder. I can't tell you all of the men and women that I have talked to that fight these fires. And they're, not only are they tired, they're overwhelmed, and we've got to do more to support them. That's why not only do we have to put more funding into wildfire suppression, but we need to put it in the restoration after the wildfire and the preparation before the wildfire, and take advantage of all this great new technology that's going to help us fight these fires. That money to support those areas is in the bipartisan infrastructure package that the Democrats passed, that is supported by the administration. And let me just tell you this, Nevada is primed to take advantage of the clean energy and the innovation economy that's coming in the 21st century. We have solar, wind, geothermal. We have battery storage, we have battery recycling. We have large-scale infrastructure, charging infrastructure stations throughout the state of Nevada. Now, most people don't even know where Lovelock, Nevada is, but if you're driving an electric vehicle and you need to charge it, there's a charging station in Lovelock, Nevada. So we are ready and we are primed. And why is this important? Because it creates jobs. It will grow our economy, and it will prepare us not only for the 21st century, but to compete in this country, and the jobs and bringing the supply chain here and creating these jobs in manufacturing. That is so important for the United States moving forward. So the bipartisan infrastructure package, the Build Back Better that we are working on right now with this administration, it is all going to lead us into these opportunities that are so good for our families. And it is important that we bring the workforce with us. The work that we are doing is retraining the workforce. It is bringing this, reskilling this workforce. It is making sure that every family, every individual has an opportunity to participate in the future that we are creating to grow jobs in this country. So I am so pleased to be here with all of you. Now I get the opportunity to introduce one of my colleagues who knows what it's like to address the drought along the Colorado River, and that is Senator Michael Bennet from Colorado. I'm always pleased to work with him on so many issues, including climate change.